Have you ever experienced persistent fatigue, low energy, and difficulty maintaining concentration on your objectives? What if something as personal as your sexual energy held the key to reviving your body and mind? In this video, we'll show you how semen retention can improve your emotional health, creativity, and vigor, ultimately changing your life. Continue reading to find out how this age-old method can hold the secret to realizing your greatest potential. For thousands of years, people from many cultures have valued the practice of semen retention, which entails preserving sexual energy by not ejaculating. Semen's life force has long been acknowledged as a potent source of vitality by both Indian yogis and ancient Taoist gurus. In order to encourage longevity and vitality, traditional Chinese medicine and Indian Ayurvedic traditions place a strong emphasis on maintaining jing, the essential essence in semen. These customs hold that ejaculation reduces jing, which has an impact on longevity and health. It is thought that the body and mind are strengthened by preserving this essence through semen retention. Pythagoras and Leonardo da Vinci were two historical geniuses who used semen retention as a technique to increase their attention and creativity. People can maximize their potential if they are aware of the practice's history and advantages. Semen is a complex blend of essential nutrients, hormones, and neurotransmitters that is much more than just a reproductive fluid. These important substances, which are essential for preserving general health and physiological processes, are released in considerable quantities with each ejaculation. Fructose is a basic sugar that gives sperm cells energy and is one of the primary ingredients of semen. The body may reabsorb and use this easily accessible energy source by holding on to semen, which may help with greater physical vigor and endurance. Semen also has a significant protein content, which is necessary for the development of tissues and muscles. Zinc, a mineral essential for the synthesis of testosterone, immunological response, and cell division, is also abundant in semen. Semen preservation allows the body to store and use this essential mineral, potentially boosting testosterone levels and encouraging muscular building. Semen's varied nutritional makeup emphasizes its significance beyond reproduction and raises the possibility that holding on to it may have a number of health advantages. Energy conservation is the foundation for the idea that semen retention might boost physical strength. Semen, according to traditional systems like Taoism and Ayurveda, is a concentrated form of jing, or vital essence, which controls longevity, willpower, and physical energy. These traditions hold that retention preserves and reroutes this vital energy to fortify the body, whilst ejaculation releases it. From a physiological standpoint, a considerable amount of energy must be expended during the creation and ejaculation of semen. This energy is saved and diverted to other body processes, possibly including muscle growth and repair, when ejaculation is avoided. Furthermore, it is thought that semen retention raises testosterone levels, which are the main male sex hormones in charge of bone density, strength, and muscular mass. People who practice semen retention may see an improvement in their general vitality, physical strength, and stamina by preserving the vital essence found in semen and rerouting the energy often used for ejaculation. Ancient wisdom and new scientific findings both support the practice of retaining semen to increase power and vigor. Although definitive proof is still being obtained, preliminary results support conventional wisdom and point to a physiological foundation for the advantages practitioners enjoy. Global cultural practices and historical narratives offer strong anecdotal evidence. Because they felt it improved their strength and endurance, ancient Greek athletes were known to use semen retention techniques to boost their Olympic performance. Similarly, in order to improve their physical skills and deliver strong blows, Chinese martial arts masters developed sexual vitality using techniques like testicular breathing. According to studies, men's testosterone levels might rise even after brief intervals of ejaculation cessation. These results imply that the combination of semen retention-related mental and physical routines may have a synergistic effect, improving mental and physical performance. Many civilizations have created customs throughout history that are intended to maximize the benefits of semen retention in order to boost vigor and strength. These customs, which are frequently derived from spiritual traditions, offer important insights into how sexual energy is developed and channeled for mental and physical empowerment. Brahmacharya, or total celibacy, was emphasized in ancient Indian yogic traditions as a way to attain spiritual enlightenment and preserve vital energy. The fundamental idea of preserving sexual energy for more important goals is still applicable, even though total celibacy may not be feasible for everyone. Chinese Taoists used methods such as testicular breathing and the deer exercise to cultivate and circulate Jing throughout the body. These exercises included strengthening the body's energetic system, directing energy upward, and contracting and relaxing the pelvic floor muscles. People might investigate the possible advantages of this age-old practice for their own well-being by comprehending and modifying these traditional techniques. In traditional systems, semen retention is important because it connects the mental, spiritual, and physical domains. It is regarded as a source of creative energy that promotes greater consciousness and a closer bond with oneself. Jing, the life force that sustains the body, mind, and spirit, is symbolized by semen in Taoism. This energy is refined via retention, which improves spiritual awareness and mental clarity. Yogic traditions associate it with preserving oshas, which is essential for vigor and spiritual brightness. Meditation and retention combined promote inner serenity and self-awareness. In addition to the physical advantages, semen retention adherents frequently report increases in their emotional stability, mental clarity, and focus. Traditional traditions claim that preserving semen keeps important energy from evaporating, enabling it to flow throughout the body and support the brain. It is thought that this increased energy flow enhances focus, memory, and cognitive function. Additionally, exercises like yoga and meditation that encourage self-control and attention are frequently linked to semen retention. These techniques have been shown to increase cognitive flexibility, decrease stress, and lengthen attention spans. Anecdotal evidence and conventional wisdom indicate that it may improve mental clarity, focus, and emotional well-being. But further research is required to completely understand the mechanisms at work. Despite the potential advantages, it is important to take a balanced approach to semen retention, taking into account potential disadvantages as well as individual differences. Making educated decisions and engaging in responsible behavior are made possible by having a thorough understanding of the benefits and drawbacks. The potential for pain or discomfort from extended ejaculation cessation is a frequent worry. Complete abstinence may cause discomfort for certain people, even though occasional nocturnal emissions are normal and healthy. During the early phases of semen retention, some people may feel more anxious or restless, especially if they are used to ejaculating frequently. However, once the body gets used to the practice, this is typically just transitory. These symptoms can be lessened by practicing stress-relieving techniques like yoga, meditation, or spending time in nature. To reap the potential benefits, one must be patient, consistent, and take a comprehensive strategy that includes other healthy practices. It is advised to speak with a healthcare provider, particularly for those who already have health issues. A cautious and progressive approach is crucial for those investigating semen retention. To assist the body adjust and lessen discomfort, begin by gradually extending the time between ejaculations. Take part in helpful relaxation and energy circulation exercises, including yoga, tai chi, and meditation. Make sure you get enough sleep, eat a healthy diet, and exercise frequently. Always put your health first while you experiment with different methods, and keep an eye out for any changes or discomfort in your body. A compelling route to maximizing physical strength and vitality is the practice of semen retention, which has its roots in traditional wisdom and is backed by new scientific findings. People can approach this practice with knowledge and capitalize on its potential advantages if they are aware of the nutritional value of semen, the energy dynamics at play, and the historical and cultural customs around retention. People can start a life-changing journey by incorporating this practice sensibly and gradually. This journey will not only increase their physical strength and energy, but also foster greater mental clarity, emotional stability, and spiritual connection. It's critical to keep in mind that semen retention is about more than just abstinence. It's also about embracing one's inner strength, directing vital energy into development, and realizing one's full potential. Be patient, consistent, and dedicated to paying attention to your body's wisdom when engaging in this activity. Many societies have understood the importance of semen retention throughout history. Its importance was highlighted by traditional techniques such as Indian Ayurveda and traditional Chinese medicine. According to these customs, Semen considered a vital life force, and holding on to this energy was thought to improve vitality and preserve energy. It was seen by emperors and yogis alike as the secret to long life and spiritual development. This generation-to-generation transmission of knowledge demonstrates its significant influence. These customs offer insight into the long-standing interest in semen retention and the relationship between the mind and body. They thought that by capturing sexual energy and directing it toward more noble goals, semen retention enhanced this bond. This all-encompassing strategy highlights the significant impact that semen retention has on human growth. First things first, though, I have a surprise for you. I'm Laert, and the Semen Retention Success Path is the perfect manual you've been looking for if you're prepared to change your life and boost your vitality to previously unthinkable heights. I researched the 6 main topics of semen retention content and put them all together in an audiobook that is jam-packed with insightful knowledge for your growth. Prepare yourself for an unconventional voyage of self-discovery and personal development. Imagine regaining your vigor, discovering a vast amount of vital energy, and developing yourself in a profound and long-lasting way. This audiobook is a master key that unlocks doors to a new degree of success and accomplishment, not merely a source of knowledge. There's more. You can get a 30% discount on my unique ebook, The Art of Semen Retention for Men, which is more than 20 pages long if you buy the audiobook. Powerful methods for your spiritual growth, personal development, emotional equilibrium, self-awareness, self-improvement, spiritual connection, and life purpose will be found in it. The purpose of these resources is to assist individuals in realizing their own potential. And it's not over yet. You have the chance to become a major supporter and take advantage of exclusive YouTube privileges as I'm introducing a new membership page on the channel. You will receive exclusive benefits as a member, and you will assist me in adding even more inspiring and engaging content to the channel. Don't pass up the opportunity to use these effective tools to change your life. To guarantee your audiobook and benefit from the exclusive ebook discount, click the link in the description. Become a member of our community to get started on the road to achievement and personal fulfillment right now. From a biological standpoint, semen retention refers to the preservation of seminal fluid, which is abundant in hormones and nutrients that are essential to male physiology. These essential compounds are reabsorbed by the body when they are kept. Some supporters claim that this enhances vitality and energy levels in general. Anecdotal data and traditional practices point to a connection between semen retention and improved physical well-being, even though scientific study on the precise mechanisms is still in progress. Semen retention can also affect the body's hormonal equilibrium. It is thought that this practice affects testosterone, which is frequently linked to drive and masculinity. Retention is believed to support more consistent levels of testosterone, whereas ejaculation causes a brief increase followed by a drop. Proponents contend that greater focus, motivation, and emotional resilience might result from this hormonal stability. Nonetheless, it is crucial to address these assertions from a fair stance. Further research is required to validate the stated advantages and elucidate the underlying mechanisms, as the scientific understanding of the long-term effects of semen retention is constantly evolving. It is essential to approach this activity with educated caution and to seek individualized counsel from healthcare professionals. Semen retention is frequently linked to improved mental discipline, in addition to the physiological factors. It takes a lot of self-control and effort to resist sexual cravings. This exercise develops the mind's resistance to urges, much like training a muscle. Improved attention, productivity, and emotional control can result from this newly discovered resilience in other spheres of life. The difficulties associated with semen retention serve as a mental toughening exercise. Resilience is increased by overcoming each urge and resisting temptation. Through this approach, people are empowered to take charge of their wants instead of letting them rule them. A learned skill is the capacity to postpone gratification, which is a sign of emotional intelligence. Increased self-awareness and a sense of empowerment may result from this enhanced control over urges. Retaining semen promotes a better comprehension of our motivations and aspirations. It enables us to discern between genuine needs and passing desires. Consistent effort cultivates consciousness, which permeates other facets of life. the mental discipline gained by semen. Retention becomes an invaluable tool in navigating the intricacies of life, from overcoming harmful urges to enduring challenging tasks. We are constantly exposed to cues in today's environment that cause dopamine, a neurotransmitter linked to reward and pleasure, to be released. A loop of rapid gratification may result from this continuous stimulus. A special problem with semen retention is that it necessitates sacrificing short-term pleasure in order to achieve long-term development. A dopamine spike brought on by sexual release produces feelings of pleasure and relaxation, although they are frequently short-lived. Semen retention promotes a transition from looking for outside approval to inner fulfillment, by encouraging people to achieve contentment beyond instant gratification. It entails finding happiness in self-control and postponing fulfillment by focusing our energies on worthwhile pursuits. We can escape the cycle of quick gratification by doing this. Section 5. Difficulties. Along the way, recognizing and overcoming barriers. The process of retaining semen is not without its difficulties. Increased sexual cravings, nocturnal discharges, and emotional swings are possible side effects. These physiological reactions to the practice are normal. Remaining dedicated to the trip requires an understanding of these obstacles and an accepting attitude toward them. It's critical to keep in mind that setbacks are a necessary part of the process and not an indication of failure. Managing increased sexual energy, which can show up as heightened libido, vivid dreams, or sudden erections, is a common difficulty. Despite the possibility of being intense, these encounters provide a chance to watch and comprehend how our bodies react. It can be beneficial to direct this energy toward artistic endeavors, physical activity, or meditation. Instead of stifling this energy, the goal is to transform it. The potential for nocturnal discharges, sometimes referred to as wet dreams, presents another challenge. The body naturally regulates seminal fluid through these involuntary ejaculations while you sleep. For people who are unfamiliar with semen retention, they may seem disappointing. But it's crucial to keep in mind that they are typical physiological phenomena. Their frequency can be reduced by sticking to a normal sleep pattern, relaxing before bed, and avoiding stimulating material right before bed. Section 6. Relationships and semen. Retention, promoting healthy sexual expression. By developing self-control and an awareness of one's own sexual energy, semen retention, which is sometimes thought of as a solitary practice, can really improve romantic relationships. People can have more conscious and purposeful intimate interactions, which makes both partners' sexual experiences more satisfying and meaningful. It's about changing the way we think about and experience sexuality, not about abstinence. When integrating semen retention into a partnership, communication is essential. Building trust and understanding with your relationship is facilitated by having an open conversation about expectations, boundaries, and wants. This enables both parties to experiment with non-traditional kinds of intimacy, such as massage, sensuous touch, private chats, or just spending time together. The emphasis moves from attaining an orgasm to fostering a more profound emotional and physical bond. By divorcing sexual release from the need for escape or validation, semen retention can also assist people in creating a more positive relationship with their own sexuality. They may more clearly explore their boundaries and wants, which results in more satisfying and genuine sexual encounters in a partnership. It promotes an attentive method of intimacy, in which both lovers experience appreciation, understanding, and respect. Section 7. The transformative power of semen retention, going beyond discipline. Semen retention has advantages that go far beyond better health and discipline. Many supporters think it can result in significant personal change. People may feel more creative, more intuitive, and more connected to their mission if they use the energy that is normally produced during ejaculation. The deliberate rerouting of vital energy towards self-discovery and personal development is the source of this transforming power. Semen retention enables people to examine themselves and face their innermost wants and anxieties. Self-reflection can be a difficult but ultimately freeing process. It makes it possible to comprehend one's values, interests, and goals on a deeper level. This fresh perspective can then be used to pursue worthwhile objectives and lead a more genuine life. Additionally, semen retention is frequently linked to improved intuition and creativity. It is thought that the energy saved by this activity improves cognitive performance, and releases latent potential. This can show up as an increase in intuition, better problem-solving abilities, and creative inspiration. People may discover that they are perceiving the world with more inspiration, clarity, and purpose after drawing from this source of energy. Section 8. Conclusion. A path to self-control. With its roots in both ancient wisdom and contemporary controversy, the practice of semen retention provides a special route to self-mastery. It is a path that necessitates self-reflection, discipline, and the questioning of strongly held sexuality-related ideas. The potential for personal transformation through semen retention is in its capacity to develop resilience, improve self-awareness, and reroute critical energy toward realizing one's potential, even while scientific research on its alleged advantages continues. The choice to follow this route is ultimately very personal and is influenced by one's values, objectives, and desire to learn more about the complex relationship between the mind, body, and spirit. Do you think that ongoing exhaustion and a lack of energy are keeping you from realizing your full potential? Imagine being able to revitalize yourself and concentrate on your objectives with greater clarity and resolve. Remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs this change if this speaks to you. Watch our upcoming video to continue your self-discovery adventure and start down the path to a more complete and contented existence.